Hey, so... Control, right? Last time I mentioned something and I felt it bore repeating. I think I also meant to explain that, but I didn't get around to it, or I got distracted by something else, or the thought fell out of my head, my brain content to say, well, we did think it, and that's usually as far as these things go. Job done, check mark, on to the next. So, when I said that it's an important lesson for witches to learn, that whatever their problems may be, they can tell it to the trees, there's... And I'm not a spiritual thing, just a spirit. It's different. There's a kind of solace one can gain from knowing that no matter what it is they say, the listener is only ever going to hear it and accept that it was said. And trees are good for that. They don't talk to, well, anyone but their own kind, to be quite honest. They'll share messages between one another if there's enough of them around and the roots can touch. You gotta get that fiber hookup. That is a terrible plant joke. Whatever. Jesus Christ, I fucking can't believe that left my mouth. Anyway. They're not going to talk back to you. That's the important part. Smaller plants will benefit from you talking to them. They like the carbon dioxide, and there's maybe something to suggest that you imparting messages the way that you do positively affects what it is that they can take in. There was some sort of micro-study not long ago, I can't call the thing to mind, and it may in fact be bullshit, that suggested that saying positive things to your plants might help them out. Again, could be total shit. I think it was in like fucking Scientific American or something like that, which is frequently sensationalist in the articles that it publishes. I remember not long ago they were proclaiming that like cold fusion was just around the corner, and what was it, that we were at the dawn of a new fusion powered age, and then they had to walk that shit back. Oh yeah, here's an example. Let's see. Published October 4th, 2022. Mathematics. Can God be proved mathematically? Probably not, but here we are. And, well, you get what I'm getting at. Point being, if you find yourself in need of someone to spill your guts to, you could do worse than the trees. Alright, let's do the thing. We gotta get our punch card out and fucking use the Fed's antiquated-ass system to clock in some hours at the FBC. Gotta make sure that we're putting sound through the right thing, though. Gotta do that. So that I can hear it, and you can hear it, and everyone can hear it. Give me this. That'll do. And now we wait for it to comply. Do it comply. Do it. That's a noise. That's eyes. We got a thumbs up from the witch. Oh, since we revived Gun Chat, we're also reviving Coffee Update. Irish Cream Breve. That's what will be keeping me hydrated tonight and lubricating my vocal cords so that it doesn't devolve entirely into a growl. Oh, I should also get this fucking... yeah, this thing. This thing that'll let me keep an eye on you. If the vehicle hadn't busted itself, we would be well on our way to no longer needing to perform this particular part of the ritual, but, you know, shit happens, we'll get there. Yeah, there we go. We're present. And we'll deal with the paper lantern. There are some other conversations we can have in the meantime, though. I gotta remember where this idiot is. Yeah, there he is.
I don't know what else I'm hoping to find here.
Dylan. Can we talk?
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had.
Oh good, he's doing it.
Off to a good start.
Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure.
What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time. The thunder.
No, Jesse, he's just doing a very easy kind of narrative trick, like, you know, watch this. Dylan, in your earshot, because I do want you to recognize what's going on. I can do that too. Dylan, my dreams are different. My dreams run red along unnamed nowheres, at the front of a storm or at a crossroads. My dreams involve there being no further questions about the kind of thing I am, or the kind of things you are, or why it is there are stories that involve you looking at me and never looking at anything again, Dylan. See, it's easy. I wish they hadn't done that. Like, it's fine to suggest that maybe before going into the fucking aperture there, that they may have in fact been one person that was split into two by whatever happened within that other dimension. That's cool. That's a neat angle. But there are better ways to express that. This way is just a little bit... It ain't my favorite. We'll put it that way. Let's see if we have a better one of these. I don't think we do. I don't think we got one. That is in fact a worse one of something that we've got, so we don't need it. Same with this. Same with this. Because we're only ever going to have limited slots, you see. And it doesn't really pay to slot anything below a certain threshold. Threshold, that's what they call them. Okay, we got there. Thanks, Brain. Appreciate you chipping in. What else we got? Ammo refund chance? Nah, fuck off. Straight up damage boost that's better than the one we got. We do want that. We can put the old damage boost on this and hope for more later. Damage while on low health. No, I like my shit to be consistent. Ammo cost per shot is nice, but we're a little bit beyond that. there's another refund chance. Let's reload speed. Blast radius is nice, but I also may destroy myself with it, which is something to be said for self-annihilation, but I don't know that we're at that point in Jesse's journey yet. You know, experience just a little ego death. Just a little. What is it telling me about? Oh, that's right, I have charge now. Shit. Okay. Well, we'll keep that in mind. For now, do we want to try, because we've had a few upgrades, do we want to try the jukebox again? I suppose we could. Let's do that. You know, upgrades is upgrades, right? Begin. We're better, stronger, faster than we were. Let's see if it's enough. We could turn down these lights, that would be just spectacular. This would really be my kind of place. Could use snow. But that is also not surprising. You know, to anyone who's hung around for a little bit. Alright, control points it is. Out him away. I don't think I got him. There we go. Fucking orbs. Alright, hang on. Okie doke. Yeah, nope. We got pounded. Okay. The orb was a bad spawn. And I think I mentioned this last time we tried this too. I don't appreciate that sometimes a run can be just dictated a failure by random number generator. I don't care for that sort of thing in most things. Like, it just... It's a reductive and simplistic take on circumstance. And also doesn't necessarily allow for a whole lot of wiggle room for the player to adapt to that circumstance. Moving towards the orb to deal with it means exposing myself to dangers, and also means prolonging the engagement here, which is not something that this encounter seems to be forgiving of or built for. No, this time we're gonna go straight for it. Bad start. Alright. Now I know it went this way. That's got it. Okay. Yeah, that's also bad. There's another orb. There's another orb and I don't know where it is. That damage up is helpful, though. So let's find this, shall we? Because I can't have them just continuously regenerating. That's not going to work out for me. There it is. And there it goes. Alrighty. Now that we're no longer on the back foot. Did we get him? Oh no, almost though. There we go. Now we have. There we are. I don't agree that those missed. Alright, that's a onesie. While we're up here, we may as well. Okay, great. It's a really bad position, huh? Ow. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Just one more then. Been rough going. Oh, come on. Here, be somebody else's problem for a bit, would you? There. Fucking get this done. Alright, I don't see him getting up. Great. Motherfucker. Now I'm leaving. All right. Well, okay. Hadn't meant to hit that, but that's fine. Round 2, let's go. Frankly, if these could coalesce faster, that would be great for me. There we are. Not that I don't appreciate the work that they're doing, but... Specimen data. We had been looking for the specimen data previously, hadn't we? Now this is flashing. Touch. Do I have it now? Man, fuck you. There we are. Fucking yikes. It's really unfortunate that the mod here for damage has helped as much as it has. Again, not exactly my favorite way to play anything. Number go up is boring to me. Is that one? Alright, good. There's two. Dirty pool.
Stop standing in the dark.
Can't see. Very little idea what's happening. There we are. Ah, plenty of pick-me-ups. Okay, good. Now let's get the rest of this done, shall we? We have a rock with someone's name on it. That's nice. That's got it. Give me another. Well, again, plenty of pick-me-ups over here. We can fix this. Absolute fuckery with these guys, huh? No, come back. Time wasters. There. Into a corner and bullied. Okay. How are we looking? Great. See if we'll have enough time for these last two. Depends largely on what kinds of challenges they are. Could go very quickly. could go extremely slowly. Also, sorry for all of the throat clearing. It's we have an air quality warning. Something about it, you know, the region bursting into flames or whatever. West coast of the United States is a hellscape. What do we got? Let's go. Okay. Logs from dead rangers. Fuck knows where they are. I hear beeping. Oh man, is this hot cold? It is. I'm gonna ask you not to. Okay, good. Yep. Yep. I feel like this is going to be a wash too, where we're doing things that are above our pay grade. Further though, that's nice. Further is good. But let's just bounce on out of this and do something more productive. We'll see if there's additional things to complete on the janitor's board. And likely just go and chase the main story thread. Because we're still mostly lacking in damage output, which is, you know, disappointing and frustrating. A DPS check does not belong in an experience like this. And I would very much appreciate it if developers would shake that line of thinking. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So, janitor's board, right? Let's find out. I want to say the control room, probably? Well, yeah, and now it starts coming down to points and flipping shit in order to get to actual fucking mods. I think we have to upgrade this again, don't we? Son of a bitch. Yeah, because we should probably have the level 6 stuff for what it is that we are trying to do. Still frustrating. Alright, so this is central maintenance. Janitor's office. Ventilation would have been closer. Oh well. So it goes. As usual. Fuck off. Must you? Personnel protection is still not something that we're capable of. There you are. Hiding was a good idea. There we are. Jesse has a real problem shooting on the move. She's not good at it, which is fine, but you know, there's time to. I like your music.
That's the reason they can go as far as Cross.
Okay, like into the ground. Gotcha. It took me a second or two to decipher that one, bud. Anyway, looks like we got nothing new there. So, yeah. Oh well. We looked. Can't nobody say we didn't. Back to the ventilation point. We'll go and do other things. This stuff is not something we can reliably do right now. We gotta get special stuff for that. And that's like end game content. Mold 1 sucks to fight. Alright. So, we need... probably over by logistics, just follow the main story for right now. See where that puts us. Yeah, that makes sense. That's just a bathroom. Looks like it'll connect through security off to the right. Friends? Okay then. I forget how fucked this one is or isn't. We've been here. Okay, so it isn't. Prime candidate program was this way, yes? I think we've seen this. I'm pretty sure we've been in this room. Yes. That's it. A lot of bodies. We'll have to try, mirror Jesse again, too. God damn it. Why are you even still at work? Alright then. Mirror supplement. Background, redacted. She was admitted to a mental ward for emotional instability soon after relocating to Illinois with her family in 1914. The item only appears on record again in 2006 when the Bureau investigated a sudden rise in disappearances in redacted Illinois. Agents found the item hanging in the local library. They contained it quickly, though the missing people of the town were never recovered. Supplementary materials date August 18th, 1915. We certify that the case of Mrs. Redacted has shown her to be a lunatic under the reasons of hysteria, bad company, and imaginary female trouble. Oh, 1915. Her fixation with the family looking glass is noteworthy, though not an uncommon matter when considering the, quote, female disposition. Miss Carver is a fit subject for the lunatic asylum and will remain in its confines until her affliction has passed. Signed, Dr. Redacted. 1915. Makes sense. I mean, honestly, people do that today. Prime candidate program, unless you were, you know, in case you were confused as to where we were.
To find new prime candidates, the Bureau needs a director.
Okay.
Our future.
Yeah.
P6 and P7.
We're P7. Yes. Okay, good. Let me fucking pick up the ghost phone. Hello?
After North Moore stepped down, I doubled every effort to find new prime candidates. There was no one. No one but me. That wasn't good enough. I pushed hard. I never wanted the Bureau to end up in that situation again. The Bureau needs a director. Always. When my time reaches an end, I want more options on the table. P1 through P5 were all false leads, dead ends, and disappointments. Then P6, Dylan Faden. He fell into our arms. No parents, they're gone, casualties of an AWE. The boy has exceptional talent. The oldest house will be his home. We'll build him from the ground up. He'll be trained and taken care of. Darling can be in charge of this project. I can't. I'll stay away. I will not fail the boy like I failed my own family, my daughter and my wife. We weren't careful enough back then. Something came home with me. I took work home. My Susanna got sick. When I realized my mistake, I wanted to bring her here for Darling to do what he could. Kate flat out refused. Civilian doctors treated our daughter, but they didn't have a clue. She died. Kate left me. Same old story. That was a long time ago. The Bureau is all I have now. And the prime candidates are our future. There are two, P6 and P7. We're spoiled for choice.
Well, more options is handy. Always good to keep a couple on the table. Tunnels dug and ready and all that. Hey, fuck off. There we go. Here's another orb. These guys were adequately tuned for. Okay. Pardon me. Actually, you know what? Oh, is there a sneaky one around here somewhere? Is that what I'm getting blinded by now? Yeah, there's a sneaky one around. So let's deal with this. And then get down here and deal with these. It might be the block that's like telling me I'm too close. The kind of wall on the door. Hard to tell with some of these. It seems like it's the wall on the door. The music stopped. Give me this. Great. Looks like things get a little topsy-turvy up ahead. Oh, there's a door for us. I mean, it's our door, right? Closed cases. We'll have a look at that. Open this shortcut, if you can call it that. Ah, we haven't checked in with the Threshold kids in a bit. That's nice. We'll grab them in a sec. Fucking... What's my slap button? Jesse, what button... What button is the slap? Jesse? I'm not allowed to do it in here, I guess. Yeah, there we go. When she put her gun away and everything. It's a Bright Falls summary. Well, I have to read about Bright Falls. Liked that place. Unread, please. An unconfirmed Threshold manifestation at Cauldron Lake, Washington, resulted in a fictional story written by the author Alan Wake creating an AWE in which reality was altered to match that of the story, though only locally and for a limited time. Event response: Mr. Kirkland, head of investigations, was alerted on September 13th, 2010 by ex-Bureau agent Frank Breaker, C. redacted, that was the sheriff, that an AWE event was taking place in Bright Falls, Washington, referred to events investigated in 1970, 1976, and 1978. Breaker had received a call from Barry Wheeler, Allen's literary agent, on behalf of Breaker's daughter, Sarah, who is the current sheriff of Bright Falls. A Bureau field team arrived at the site 2 days later, only to confirm that the event was over. Interviews were conducted, referred to the 1970 redacted Thomas Zane, 1976-1978 Odin Anderson, Tor Anderson. Alan Wake was believed to redacted instigator. Eyewitness reports highlight an old light switch, possible object of power, that redacted missing. Wake was not found at the scene. Reports claim he dove, I would say, into the lake, but no body was recovered in the search. Well, it's an ocean, we know that. Again, very atmospheric and everything. We want to be able to see it, though. Collectibles, multimedia. You and your special powers. Some of you this will be very helpful for.
I can see you're upset, Meg. Why don't you tell Uncle Mr. Bones what's wrong?
I did bad on my clairvoyance test.
You can't ace every test, Meg. You see, everyone has different brains. Some brains can talk to each other. We call this ESP.
ESP?
Some brains can lift objects, like a baseball. Talk about a fly ball, eh, Meg? No interruptions! So who cares if you fail your clairvoyance test? Maybe your brain can throw baseballs, or talk to dead people, or make friends blind. Once we know what your brains can do, we'll know what job to give you. And if your brains are just right, you'll get to sit in the big chair.
What if I don't want the big chair?
What if I don't want the big chair? Everyone wants the big chair, Meg! That's why we're all here. Use those brains to listen for once, or the only chair you'll get in is the one with straps.
Well, that didn't teach us very much about you or your special powers, did it? This is something of a dud. Oh, and I see. Alba Lupus. New follower. Glad you like what you're seeing and what you're hearing.
I wish things had gone differently in Ordinary for us.
Yeah, it's alright though.
Wishing won't change things.
It sure won't.
Finding the projector will.
Maybe.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one.
Alright, so we have plenty of things here.
Something we have not seen before.
Dylan Faden transcript. Transcript of conversation subject Dylan Faden for review by Dr. Darling. Note, subject was alone during this outburst. Mr. Faden, you again. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Mr. Faden again. Why are you showing me this? I can't do anything. Can't you see where I am? Why don't you help me get the fuck out of here? You always show me things I can't do anything about. Faden again. Stop showing me her. I don't care anymore. And I don't care about you. You both left me here to rot. Dylan again. Fuck off, you bitch. I will dig out my own brains if it means getting rid of you. I don't want you here. Get the fucking message. Subject repeated the phrase fuck off numerous times before being sedated at 1753. Victim autopsy. Agent killed during redacted involving redacted. Code name P6. Autopsy findings: blunt force injuries of the head and neck. Extensive trauma to the abdominal region, lacerations and contusions of the upper and lower torso, fracture of the spinal cord between the L1 and L2 vertebrae, a Vulcian fracture of the 3rd through the 10th ribs, left and right, blunt force injuries of the extremities, abrasions, lacerations, contusions of the extremities, dislocation of left and right elbow, dislocation of left and right knee. After examination, it was determined that the cause of death was internal bleeding that occurred when the redacted was contorted through his redacted. Yeah, it seems like he was folded and hurled, maybe? Ordinary.
Ordinary. There's so much coming together in this one case. A new object of power, something we have not seen before. I mean, coming from me, that's saying something. And the boy, Dylan Faden, prime candidate 6. And the sister as well. Once we catch up with her, but the boy had so much potential. We're talking Northmore level readings here. And I don't want to invoke his name, but it's completely different circumstances here. It's remarkable. There was an incident. Yes. We lost a valuable member of our team, yes. Excessive force. Dylan has so much. But he's just a kid. I'll take the blame. He needs some slack. I mean, boys will be boys. He's exceptional and under a lot of stress. Roberts got killed. It's an unfortunate accident, that's all. Marshall needs to realize this. We will make this work. We'll make this work.
Well, not all problems can be solved for.
I mean, coming from me, that's saying something.
Okay. And then there's our room.
Is this what Dylan wanted me to see? It doesn't matter. We need to find that projector.
She ain't wrong. There's Miss Hope, photographed. Last seen at Coffee Soap. What the fuck do they sell at Coffee Soap? She do in a library. Review something. Sleeping on a bench. Wonder why she's sleeping on a bench. Yes.
All the times I felt paranoid.
At the library, at
could have given me the answers.
meeting a dog.
Just stood by and watched.
That's fair. They could have just said hello. Yeah. Well, we have a new outfit. It's a jumpsuit like Dylan's wearing. Movement tracking. Where'd we go? Eastward movement. Cause for concern. Departs Cheyenne, Wyoming. Arrives in Sydney. Departs Sydney. Des Moines, Chicago, South Bend, Cleveland, Bloomsburg, and eventually NYC. Not a destination that I would prefer, but like, She was here for a reason. This one we can just listen to.
I used to play there all the time. Me and Dylan, and other kids as well. We loved it. This time, I remember, was different. We found a way in, deeper into it, like it had shifted. We went inside, and that's where we found the slide projector.
A dump is a place for lost things. Things that have been thrown away. Did you ever feel that way when you were growing up, Jesse?
What? No. Yes, but that has nothing to do with...
Was there a slide projector at your home when you were small?
No.
Those were before your time, I suppose. But your family did look at photos together, maybe? In one form or the other?
Maybe.
When was this? Can you remember? At parties? Barbecues? How did it make you feel? Did your parents ever show pictures that embarrassed you? Was alcohol ever involved at these parties? Did your parents drink? Did that make you uncomfortable?
No. That's just stupid. Come on. That has nothing to do with this. Nothing.
The slide projector, let me ask you this. As a child, did you ever fantasize about worlds inside pictures? Inside a painting? You know, stepping into a painting, into a hidden world, escaping and finding adventure there, away from your parents.
I don't think so. I don't remember. Maybe. I don't know.
Those were some very leading questions. You know, I understand that we're supposed to piece together that this psychiatrist was a bureau agent, but, well, they're doing a bad job with their cover. Open. Now I'm in here. And that looks like something over there. What's that picture again? Mail tubes. We've whipped out our gun. We got our piece in hand. Kind of wondering what the problem was there. Well, let's survey for other bits, and then we'll continue on in. Recoil efficiency is a nice thought, I guess. Managing recoil is not really a problem with the shatter grip. Not a primary concern. Okay. Let's see if there's anything cool or interesting up this way. You know, where it gets weird. Oh, there's something. Give me this. Ah, a Bright Falls supplement. Details. Alice Wake, Mr. Wake's wife, was found during the Bureau investigations. She was interviewed and evaluated. She showed signs of severe mental trauma in the form of redacted memory loss. She was later directed to treatment. It was concluded that she had been trapped in the threshold during its manifestation. Notable individuals still missing after the Bright Falls event are FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale and Dr. Emil Hartman, refer to the Creator's Dilemma in the file regarding the Cauldron Lake Lodge. Bureau researchers believe this event was the result of a forceful perception of subjective reality stemming from Mr. Wake overlapping on our own. Wake has been flagged as a potential para-utilitarian. See Prime Candidate Program file for more details. In 2011, a book by Clay Stewart titled The Alan Wake Files was published by Roundabout Press, New York and Olympia. Agents interviewed Clay Stewart and suspected minor para-utilitarian sensitivity. He was placed under indefinite surveillance. Notes: a monitoring station was established at Cauldron Lake to alert the Bureau of any further activity. Y'all hiring? I'm in the region. Good thing we came up here. I don't know what I would have done without those bits. Absolutely lost my mind is the theory. We'll see if there's anything down low. Sniffing around, nothing. Okay, off we go. Oh, actually, it's, there's a... The connecting hallways are down here.
They studied what happened in Ordinary here. That's the place to start looking.
Yeah, probably. I'm glad that settles that. Really fucked up these desks, though. Ah, there we go. Work chat, dead dog. Federal Bureau of Control. I see your creepy teeth delivery and raise you a dead dog. Yeah, like a straight-up deceased dog. Had a collar on it and everything. It'd been rotting in that box since they packed it up. Go ahead and imagine how that smelled. So don't go whining to me. I wish I got to watch a parade of human teeth. Fair. Ah, that's the thing we listen to diegetically. Looks fucked up there, huh? It's probably fucked. We'll deal with it, though. Elevators. Do I have to take the elevator? Because I feel like that might be a bad idea at this particular point in time. Kind of want to use my feet to get to that. Looks like it's not going to let me. Willow. Inventory list of recovered materials: a hollow sphere, stone-like material, vitrified soil, redacted, pieces of various sizes and colors, animal carcass, possibly canine, rusted metal bucket, a leather wallet, aged shotgun cartridge. All materials go to investigation sector for further analysis. Give me these. Okay, bye. Oh. Nope, wrong one. That's the recovery speed. A 13% boost kinda sucks, not gonna lie. That's just not very good. Fucking chunk those up. Alright, yeah, do we have anything interesting? Ammo cost per shot, recoil efficiency, which I know that we don't need. Damage after kills, which is nice if you can get a streak going, but that's not always probable. Mulch that. Mulch that. Mulch that. Okay. So I guess we're taking the elevator. Yeah. It was a good try. Okay. Moving on.
Dylan and I were both prime candidates.
Are. Well, I mean, I guess you won. No.
Very different one, sure, but...
You're not experiments, come on.
Cell of some sort.
Oh, please.
Am I out of the cell now, or is all this, the house and being the director, just another cell?
Yeah, I mean, this world is a prison, but come on. Give me this. There we go. All over. Again, very hard to see. Yeah. Alright, let's clear up our ability to, you know, visibly decipher this information. There it is. Now that's a hallway. And that's a subway. They will not be allowing me to eat fresh, though.
Of course we are. It started there, and it's never gone away.
That is how these things can go. Well, it's got a danger thing. Yep. Yep. Don't that figure. Okay, so the turntable and the ordinary AWE, and then there's the prime candidate program over here, yes. Or at least that's what's going that way. Alright. Would have liked to take the rail car. It's cool though. Can I fuck with this at all? I can. And so I will. Alright. So, now... I'm gonna swap that to that. Blast radius, blast radius. Just do the simple damage for now. And I do want the projectile speed. Blast radius is going to be a problem for me. Later this will be shatter, but that's later. Anyway, this is charge. You can understand why it is that we're going to be needing that. It fills a specific kind of... What is spin looking like right now? Because we might replace this with spin. Yeah, if we can upgrade spin, what's that going to cost me? I hadn't really preferred spin in the past. We need more corrupted samples and more source, but we can get there. Shatter just needs source. Oh, whatever. Both are definitely potentials, and we'll swap back and forth between charge and pierce. We'll also try to remember to take pictures of these things.
There's gotta be a way to rotate these tracks.
Yeah, you see what it is that I'm getting at here. I can't believe that they dodge it, though. Not happy about that. Oh, shit. Hang on. No, gents, that's not a good place to be. Pardon me. Yeah, it's fucked down there. You don't want that. Let's see. Okay. That'll do. He's just gonna fuck up those bodies, though. Guess it explodes. Yeah. So, we have to rotate the turntable. We gotta rotate it that way. Which means we're gonna have to dip by the boy. Yep, go on about your business. I mean, you know, there's nothing that I can do about them. There. No, it's a different kind of mold.
Rotate these tracks. Maybe there's a control panel nearby.
There is. We're at it. There's also stuff down there that I want. We're gonna have to just run the circuit, I guess. I need those materials. And what is this? Oh, this is bits. I'll take those. How's that launch compared to ours? 23? 17. Worse is the answer. Alright. Yeah. No, we're already good. Then we're already good. Okay then. Let's read. Teeth. Guess who just had to inspect an inbound delivery of like 100 teensy tiny little boxes? Me, that's who. And you know what was inside each one? A single human tooth. Fucking gross. I don't know, it shows care and dedication. They're probably... Are you waving? No, I want to pick up the body, please. Alright, well, he's just waving. Get there.
It won't rotate. Something's blocking it.
It's these. We shot the one group, but... what am I doing? Oh, no, never mind. They went off eventually. I'm not sure why these enormous gears couldn't just grind through those, but... here we are. Fucking mold problems here are out of this world. Alright. A transit corridor. A remote thought, which is something we need, I believe. Big slabs of black stone. We're gonna play electrician, it looks like. Quick question. Yeah. Okay. Just making sure. 100%. There is a possibility that I will absolutely fuck myself up with this. Uh-huh. It happened. I told you. I just instinctively pulled the trigger. It's my bad. Oh well. Back to it. Okay, so... that's this way, yes? Good. It'll be easy to get back there. Roundabouts and down. You still here? Yeah, good. There we go. This time I remembered not to blow myself up. Is there another one of you that would like a conversation? Probably not good for the generators. Alright, apparently not. Bright red dodge efficiency. There's also, yeah, there's something back there. Where's that go to? Oh, it's two things. Might be that I can't lift that yet. Oh. Hang on then. Yeah. Great, see you. Disassembled plane. Maintenance bay below us, it looks like. Whatever this is. Okay. That might be what it is that we're powering. Mightn't it? No. Sorry about your plane. Looks like it was recovered. Crash of some sort. So, I mean, that's everything plugged in that we can see, right? So what are we missing? Is it just the elevator? Oh no, there we go, okay. That's the thing I want. And that's what I want to do with it. Okay. I agree. I see friends. What's good? How you folks doing today? I cut it a little bit close. Ow. Tried to get the shield up, just couldn't quite get there in time. Motherfucker. Ah, god damn it. Yep. Didn't realize that guy was behind me. I know, we'll just have to try again. These things happen. And we're still on the losing end of modifications. We just haven't had terribly much luck. Yeah, I know. I know you feel this is personally disgraceful. I understand. But for some, it's just not that big a deal, man. You know? It's fine. Yeah, I mean, the consequences are just not all that dire. I'll walk back over there, that's it. Check it out. Look at me go. I was hoping that was a door. It wasn't. See? Problem's pretty much solved. Yeah, it's pretty much solved. We gotta wait for an elevator. And there we are. There's one right out the gate. Oh, is that fun glass? No. Not really, it's just kind of... the structure of the room is... twofer on that one, though. Man, fuck. Would it be possible to not do that? Yeah, this thing. That's enough of that one. Not so bad when I know they're there. Great. We really fucked up whatever this is. It's pretty ruined. Okay. Grab our things. Give me this. And then we'll learn about this plane. What's up with that? Altered examination request, airplane wreckage. The airplane in question has been brought in from the private airfield located in the town of Redacted, Cincinnati. It is suspected to be connected to the redacted AWE, see case file redacted for details, and is being evaluated for altered status. The plane is currently being stored in the transit corridor in the containment sector, brought here through the New York subway tunnel, special access redacted for more information on tunnel, redacted and links to urban legends centered on ghost stations, abandoned tracts, and redacted, see file 4-12-4521. The plane's black box is currently being evaluated for redacted, and initial readings have been taken by a research team, though no altered status has yet been detected. Refer to file 9-12-8371 for full report. I feel educated. Anything in here? No. Hopsies. Oh no, we're there. Okay. I ain't gotta go through no fucking checkpoint. I run this place. I do have to go through the checkpoint. Alright. Ordinary AWE Stage 1A. Dump. The first slide was a room with dirty wallpaper and dolls on a shelf. There were lots of dolls. Dylan Faden. Interview 2002. The house was empty. No one lived there. We played in there a lot. It was our secret playhouse. Jesse Faden. Therapy session 2010. I went to school with Neil. Some kids called him Nosebleed Neil. No, likely Neil Hosenberg. Reported missing. It was mean. He had asthma. Tom, likely Tom Barlow, missing, and his gang Freddy, likely Frederick Bartwell, missing. Hugo, no one by this name was found in public records, bullied him. We brought Neil to the dump to play. Dylan. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation house. We've lost a slide somewhere. I've got a box stuck on me, and this is my new clothing. It's gone. Easy come, easy go. Someone's ahead.
You're listening to America Overnight, celebrating 29 years, shining a light in the shadows. Thank you for staying with us. Here's our first caller.
What I'm about to tell you, if they found out, I don't know what would happen.
If who found out, brother?
The men in the suits. They told me it was an industrial accident, but this is something else. Something nobody talks about. Ordinary.
This certainly doesn't sound very ordinary, caller.
No, not ordinary. Ordinary. It's a town. And it wasn't an industrial accident. I mean, that's what they said. But that's bullshit.
Whoa, please watch the language, caller. It may be 2 a.m., but we're still a family show.
I'm sorry. It's just, my brother lived there. They said the town was destroyed, but it wasn't. I went there. The people are gone, but the town's there. It's still there.
So the population of an entire town disappears, yet the town remains. Tell me, was the phrase, "there is no salvation," written anywhere?
I'm not sure.
The same thing happened in Brazil in 23, a village called Flor Verde. More than 600 people just up and left. The government said they were fleeing guerrilla forces, but we know the truth. A mass abduction. As predicted by my regular guest, Dr. Quincy Wager.
Abduction? You mean aliens? That's bullshit! I know they're lying!
Now, I warned you about the language, caller. I'm afraid we're gonna have to cut you off. And good timing, too. It's time for a short break. Hang in there. America Overnight will be right back.
Well, there we have it. And remember, when you're calling into public radio, watch your language. Ordinary summary. An AWE occurred in the town of Ordinary caused by an object of power, slide projector ID OOP-15, discovered by local children at the dump outside of town. When a specific set of slides are used in the projector, the projected images open doorways to other dimensions. Multiple slides were used by the children, resulting in the disappearance of the town's adult population. Event response. On August 30th, 2002, siblings Dylan Faden, 10 years old, CP6 materials, and Jesse Faden, 11 years old, CP7 materials, were playing at the local dump when they found a discarded slide projector, COOP-15 case file, and Darling presentations redacted for details. A team led by Director Trench and Dr. Darling arrived at the site on September 14th. The AWE had ended, but the team found the Faden children, who led them to the slide projector and the slides, which had been burned with the exception of one. Jesse escaped when agents attempted to detain the pair. In total, 17 surviving individuals were found in the town. All of them were brought in for questioning and tests. See interviews redacted and prime candidate program files redacted. 17. That's not nobody.
There is a curious correlation with
we'll get there.
Unknowable force.
4A. Town proper. Jesse and me followed the dung monkeys to the cave. There was a lot of them. More of the kids from town had joined up. It was really scary. Jesse grabbed the projector and we ran as fast as we could. They chased us. I fell and hurt my knee. Jesse tried to help me, but the dung monkeys were coming. They were just about to get us, but then Neil showed up. Neil looked like a dog, like a melted dog, but I knew it was him. Neil said a lot of times he didn't like being a boy because Tom just beat him up. I think he liked being a dog. Dylan. The projector wouldn't turn off, so we changed the slide to the hand. I heard her immediately. She promised to help. Jesse. Jesse said we should call her Polaris. It's because she was doing stars at school. Dylan. Additional slide designation hand is verified in Bureau possession. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Dog Neil. EID 19930. Neil, welcome to the club, bud.
Is intruding upon our world in the form of altered.
We listened to that already. Get the fuck out of my way. There we go. Clear this hallway for use. Multimedia. Altered world events.
There is a curious correlation with the yet unknowable forces intruding upon our world in the form of altered world events. These forces gravitate toward archetypal objects, a gun, a television, a supposedly haunted house. So clearly humanity affects this process. Our collective unconscious is a map of sorts. We hold the key, but we don't know how to use it. We create these archetypes through everyday life, popular culture, urban legends, but we are observing and influencing a complicated system in action. We can change the likelihood of something being a receptacle for these forces just by thinking about it. But we haven't found a method to control the outcome. And yet, there's something unique in us, in our dreams, in the conceptual reality with power with our minds. What's the cause and what's the effect? Are we the starting point or just a necessary evil in this? A byproduct, a reflection, a projection? We'll struggle to find the answers to these hard questions, or die trying.
Well, there you have it. Now let's go deal with whoever's making noise in the next fucking room. While I'm trying to research. Didn't even get to properly congratulate Neil on joining Dog Club. No. Okay. Well, I guess not, actually. Get out. Easier than expected. Am I supposed to be able to see that? Or has something gone wrong? Stage 2. Gimme. Sled Hill Cave. After what happened at school to Mrs. Chester, we started spying on Tom and saw where they took the projector, Dylan. Tom and his troglodytes were using the Sled Hill Caves as their headquarters. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. This is a big word for... Oh no, they're in 2010, never mind. I was thinking that it was back when she was 11 that they got this. That's where the projector was. They'd been using the temple slide. We called it that, but really it was a broken concrete thing, like a warehouse or a bomb shelter or something. Very dark. The Not Mother lived there with her babies, children, I don't know. She was feeding Tom and the others her milk. They were changing into little monsters. We called them dung monkeys. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation temple. Unconfirmed existence of paranatural entity designation Not Mother EID 19928. Don't accept strange milk. I feel like that should be a no-brainer. Troglodytes is right for them kids. This backwards little motherfuckers.
Annual evaluation of Dylan Faden, formerly P6, performed by Dr. Carla Vaughn. The questions asked here correspond to the 5th iteration of the Gunner's psychological assessment. Are you ready, Dylan? Let's begin then. In a single word, describe the world around you.
Where's Casper?
Dr. Darling is out of the building today.
He's never out. He didn't want to come, did he? He never visits, not since Roberts. Tell Darling it wasn't my fault. I couldn't control it yet, but I can now. I learned. Will you tell him?
In a single word, describe the world around you.
A prison. A cold, empty prison. Not even a poster on the wall.
Mm-hmm. What is the next number in the sequence 3, 6, 9, 12, 15?
18.
What day is it today?
How the hell would I know? It's not like you give me a calendar.
You find a rabbit in the woods. It is breathing, but not moving. You cannot see any blood. What do you do?
Leave it.
Expand on that.
It doesn't matter. The rabbit's not real. None of it's real.
What day is it today?
Do you enjoy asking people questions that can't be answered? Is this what gets you up in the morning? what you dreamed of doing as a scared, stupid little girl.
Can you describe a dog to me?
In Ordinary, we had a friend. Nosebleed Neil. And when it all went crazy, you know what I mean. Nosebleed Neil turned into a dog. Or something like a dog.
What day is it tomorrow?
Fuck off! I don't know! There is no calendar! How can I fucking know?
Dylan, calm down.
Fuck you! Fuck you and fuck Casper! Hey! Are you watching this, you old fuck? Did you send your bitch because you're too scared of me? Where is Casper?
Security, get a team in here. I need...
Well, that went poorly. But hey, Neil got a call out again. Wanna meet Neil. Got a good head on his shoulders. Sometimes when we put ourselves back together, it's in a shape that's not recognizable, and I'll expand more on that line of thought later. For now, 1B, dump. Witness testimonies. The second slide we called the meadow, but it was really just an empty lot with a bunch of weeds. There was a shack and a phone line. It smelled like flowers there. It was powerful, intoxicating. We had crazy dreams there. It must have been because of the smell. I didn't like it. Didn't like losing control. In the dreams, everything was melting, and then we'd come out, everything had melted around the projector. Jesse. Neil was really into it. We found out he'd been coming there more and more on his own. Then Tom beat the secret out of Neil and found the projector. Him and his goons took it. Jesse. We thought Neil had got lost inside the meadow when Tom changed the slide, but that's not what happened. Dylan. Unconfirmed existence of additional slide designation, meadow. Well, we can tell what happened to Neil then. Swapped the slide, hung out there a little bit too long, got to be a dog or something like a dog.
Let's see what they have on Ordinary.
I'm definitely not supposed to have been able to see that through the floor.
It's all here. Our home, our school, the woods, the dump.
Well, I mean, it's a scale model, it's a map. See? We'd stomp around it like we're Godzilla. Rawr. See? That's somewhat cathartic. Just a green light, nothing to really take. Here's something. Stage 3. Tom and the others had gotten worse, scarier. The math teacher, Mrs. Chester, tried to make them listen, and they pushed over a piano on her. Broke her legs. Then Tom bashed her head in. Bye-bye, Mrs. Chester. I always liked her. I liked math, says Dylan. It's a weird comment for a kid to make. This was the tipping point. It was Lord of the Flies level bad. The grown-ups realized something was wrong. The police came and literally dragged Tom and Hugo and the others away. Tom was screaming that the Not Mother would make them all go away. They enacted a curfew for every kid in Ordinary. Mom and Dad were pissed, asking us about the dump, about everything. I remember wanting them gone like Tom had said. When we woke up the next morning, pretty much all the adults had just vanished. Was I responsible? Did I? I don't know. Jesse. Disappearance of majority of Ordinary's population confirmed to result from the slide projector-related AWE. I don't know if it was you, but probably the Not Mother. Once again, want to meet that. Want to meet Dog Neil. You get curious, you know? Oh. Yeah, hang on. Give us another. Yep. I've completely lost which button does the slap, though. There it is, I found it. There. Yeah, give me that. Give me another. I said again, big man. Let's go. You know what? That'll do it.
Slide projector in the dump outside town. Did they recreate that too? Is that where they keep it?
I don't know. Fucking maybe, right? Dump site, turntable, transit, corridor. Let's see. We also got stuff. Gotta sort through this stuff. Grind that up, grind that up, grind this up. That one too. That one too. Alright. And what about these? What about them? No. Maybe we'll hang on to that. No. Just blast radius stuff. We should probably just, right? Just go ahead and admit that that's not for us. Oh, Pierce is leveled as well. Okay. Damage boost while aiming is not bad. Ours is better. And then damage versus armor. Additional zoom is not something I need. It just ain't. Okay. More listens.
You mentioned a poem last time we talked. By Thomas Zane?
Yes. Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated.
I looked the poem up. Only I couldn't find any poet by that name. I did find a European filmmaker who moved here in the 60s, named Thomas Zane.
What? I don't...
No matter. It suits you very well. The poem. How you see things. Maybe you wrote it yourself?
I didn't.
No matter. You've said a few times that you feel like there's a piece of you missing. Can we talk about that?
Okay. Yeah, it's this... I feel an emptiness, a yearning for something that I think I lost.
It's natural for you to feel that way. Your brother and your parents are dead.
No! No. Dylan's not dead. And that's not even it.
You're referring to the imaginary friend from your childhood?
Polaris. She's come back. After a long time, she's calling me. In a dream I saw, she showed me things.
Jesse.
It felt more real than anything. As real as what happened in Ordinary.
The industrial accident in your hometown? That you believe Polaris caused?
No, it wasn't an accident. There was no industrial accident, and Polaris didn't cause it. She saved me and Dylan.
Jesse...
No! It was a cover-up. The government knows about it. There were agents there. Agents from... I don't know exactly. They took Dylan. I'll find them. I won't stop looking. Polaris wants me to go to New York. There's a building there. I have to leave soon. I have to be there at a very specific time. Something hugely important is going to happen.
Jesse, you know we can't let you go until you're well. And that begins by understanding what's real and what's imagined.
All right then. Apparently she was not checked in of her own accord. Was that angle off? No. Just... the patterning on the carpet made it look like it was for a moment or two. Oh good, more zoom boost. Gimme. Gimme. Ordinary supplement. AWE 24. Details are largely based on interviews conducted with Dylan Faden. See interviews redacted and redacted for relevant information, and the obtained therapy sessions of Jesse Faden, as well as circumstantial evidence found at the Ordinary site. Note that accounts provided by all three sources contain conflicting data. Example, DF, Dylan Faden, claims there were 8 slides for the projector. Jesse mentioned 9. The Bureau found 1 intact slide, designation 36, and the burnt remains of 6 others. Unfortunately, these slides are too badly damaged to be used in the projector. Jesse Faden is believed to be the individual responsible for burning the slides. Notes: Dr. Darling has ordered that the entirety of the Ordinary Town dump be brought to the Bureau for examination and analysis, with the hopes of finding additional slides or other altered materials. Due to the limited space in the investigation sector, this AWE will be investigated in the containment sector. Makes sense. We listen to that. Off we go. Some fucking broadcast equipment. Hey, it's the dump.
They moved the whole landfill here in
Well,
the middle of New York.
I doubt that that's the stuff that was actually buried.
Pretty unbelievable.
What? What do you mean unbelievable? You just loaded on garbage trucks. It's fine. Cessation of work order for the dump. By order of Dr. Darling, all work in the Ordinary dump is to stop effective immediately. Resources will be allocated to the redacted department. Details will be forthcoming. This area will be sealed at the end of the month. Please remove all personal effects before that time. Any photographic slides, the type used in slide projectors found in this area, should be delivered to Dr. Darling immediately. Don't take them home to fuck around. Oh, there's stuff up there too. I'll figure that out in a second. I want to pick through the garbage. The fuck you did. Yeah? There we go. That'll do it. Just about KO'd his shield there. So that's nice. Wish I could hold it longer. That would be even cooler. There we are. Missed, idiot. Come on down here. Bits and bits. Okay. Come on. That's what I want. Didn't quite work out the way that I had planned, though. Hey. Now we're talking. Jesse got a real problem with looking up. Anyway, we got there.
We should check that lab.
We will. First, there's this. An album cover. I was 9 or something when I found my dad's Old Gods album. I became a huge fan instantly, Jesse. Old Gods of Asgard. Rebirth. Greatest hits. A lot of just cans here, huh? Alright, let's see what's upstairs. My favorite thing. Oh, supplement on the globe. We haven't heard anything about that in a bit. The item was found in the penthouse suite at Redacted, Toronto, belonging to David Wolf, who was being investigated for illegally dealing in altered materials. See case 13-HQ-37. Bureau agents raided his penthouse and found numerous paranatural belongings, including Redacted, and this item. Mr. Wolf was arrested. Supplementary materials, article from the Toronto Daily. So why would a 36-year-old Bay Street investment trader, filthy rich, married to a model, disappear overnight? That's the question that's kept Toronto high society up at night this past week. Police say it's being looked into. Some nutjob radio show in the States claims he's disappeared to join the Illuminati, but it's this reporter's opinion that Mr. Wolf, bored of his job, sick of his family, left it all behind to retire in some remote beach paradise. Now he's sipping Mai Tais while the world thinks he's dead. It's a really sturdy net. Give me this. Open. Oh, that's good. That's a real saucy one. Doesn't look like we got much else going on here, though. Yep. Alright. In the door. Gimme. Bicycle. Old computer. Tell me your biz.
Effective immediately. I'm setting up a new department. Dimensional research in the research sector. Transferring the slide projector there. That's where my focus will be now. The ordinary site remains as is. We'll be back to... I don't know when.
Darling took the projector to the research sector. He dedicated a whole area to it, so he knew it was important. Dimensional research. That's where we go next.
Well, there you have it. Ah, new mission, finish Tango. And a dark place. Not Garth Marenghi's dark place, but a dark place. Gimme. Hey. Nothing. Can I open this? Good, we're free. Still kicking it? Still kicking it. Abilities, we got 3 points. Let me sit up. And let's see what it is that we can do, right? We can hook large enemies, large objects. I think that's probably what it is that we're going to start dipping into here. So we'll have to spend that and then deal with onesies later. The extra ground slam damage, but that's not going to matter to me. And that sees large enemies, sees an additional, so we would have to invest pretty significantly into this. I suppose we could spend the 1 point. Why not? Just get it on out of there. Alright. How are we doing on this biz? Because I would like to move away from standard grip. I think we just need... Well, this needs only a little bit more source materials. Okay. Well, let's see what it is that we've got available in missions as we round this out. We can get to the NSC power plant. Let's see if it's this one or if they mean upper. Get some extra source stuff and a couple of more mods and hopefully be able to mark a little bit more progress in getting our build right enough. It says destroy his nodes. Don't they? Up. They mean up. Upper, please. Get it on. That's a onesie. Fucking hell. Oh, no, it straight up killed that one. Neat. And I got that. Okay. There's one. That's two. That's three. And we continue looking for red splotches. That's four. There's another one. That's five. Fucking bada bing, you know? Much easier than it used to be. Oh, I see. That's why I'm still hearing threatening, tumbling drums. No, I get it. We good? I mean, like, I feel good, but it doesn't... Yeah. Seems like we're alright. At the very least, nobody else seems willing to take direct issue. You know, we may be able to... Yeah, let's do that. Let's head to mirror testing real quick. And then see if hurling explosives is the solution to getting some new clothes. It might be. And I mean, we're right here, right? How are we doing with astral constructs? We should have enough to... Yeah. So let's do this. Thank you. Alright. So the reload speed is a cute idea, but it's not something that we necessarily need. There was... Ah, that's why. So, I want to swap to Shatter. And I want to... swap the choke all the way. And then we'll likely want additional projectiles. Or do we want to just go right for the damage? We'll have to fuck around over here. That can just sit there. That's fine. Then give me this. And we want just a damage boost. This seems like it'll work out. Trash, trash, trash. Keeper. Trash now. And trash now. Trash. Okay. How much is this helping us? Am I going to notice it? Let's find out. And missions. Let's find out here as well. Mirror touch. Yes, good. Kick open the door and face ourselves. Yeah. Whatever the fuck that's supposed to mean. I don't know where I went. There I am. So far it's working, kinda. Well, that was my fault. I did that. Oh, I see. I kinda hate how they, ouch. We'll try that again, because I think we've got a good chance this time. I kind of hate how they hug corners. It's a little bit irritating. We'll try to remain closer this time. Because we've got a big old choke on it, and well, we'll see, we'll see. A lot of health on this fool, though. There she goes. Yeah, no, ow. I'm not even entirely certain what happened there. Oh, something exploded. That's what happened there. Yep. Largely because something exploded behind me. I think it was one of the things that we just hadn't paid attention to. Let's get another one in. It may again simply be the case that we're lacking in DPS, which will frustrate me to no end, but we'll get there. Because a lot of it seems to be a case where we can, but it's difficult to do so simply because of how much health she has. It's a lot. Making progress. Not enough, though, I feel. Like, she's definitely beating us. And a lot of that is simple attrition.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
What are you talking about?
Another one?
Ow. Okay. Can't see. Ow. Yeah, that one came down to not being able to see. Okay, so we're making progress. I want another. It's hard to tell what it is that she's doing when all those effects kind of cloud my screen. So we have a sort of mixed range phase. We beat that one, we get some extra health. We have another phase where she's sticking far away and hurling things. So, like... Yeah. Boy, that's not fair to put right there, huh? And there's another one that, again, I could not see. Too much visual noise. Managed to block that last shot, though. That's nice. She'll fucking wing me with a bullet and fucking kill me at this point. Oh.
Nothing but a pale imitation.
Small amount of reset.
Another one?
I think that means that there's a projectile headed my way, but God knows. Let's get out of her line of sight and see what it is that it does. Ah, there you are. Oh, my shield. Oh, that's right. Staying as far away as possible seems to have been the way to go. Some more health for the last phase. Fuck. She again has too much health there. Okay, so let's see. Getting there. Looks like she's decided to also play the keep away game. A lot of trouble seeing. That's not what I wanted to grab, game, and you know that. Okay. Let's make considerations in the moment, shall we? Sure, fine. Frankly, if this is the way that we must do it at this point, that's okay. That's got it.
Better be all of them.
Okay, finally. And then we can get our new duds.
What the Bureau was doing with this thing.
Stuff.
Well, it's cleansed now.
Good.
This is gone. It's dealt with.
I know we have one more thing to do. Director Faden. This is what we have to do. Open. More abilities is good. We need more abilities. We will probably want to do one of these. I don't know yet. We might also want to start. Yeah, I kind of want to get into this. So that's 2. Oh, that would also be 2. That's good. Okay. Because that would be 3, that would be 3. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll take it. I want that all to hit much, much harder. I'm sorry. Oh, I guess we have all the materials necessary for that. Sure, fine. No outfits here, huh? Okay. We'll go this way. Because it's where we're headed anyway. We've done the thing. We've made progress. It can't be denied. There it is. So we see P7. Like I said, it's like Dylan's. Kind of a sweatsuit. This is what we're after, though. There. Now, Director Faden is dressed like a proper witch. The witch has in fact stated that she would wear this, and I know that. Alright. Well, let's call it an evening, shall we? Quit on out to menu. And there we go. Like I said, progress. We've scratched off the mirror at long last. It took a little bit, and it took a whole lot of points, and it took a couple of things happening outside of what it is that I wanted to do in the order that I wanted to do it. But, you know, such is the way of DPS checks, so on and so forth. You gotta have the right tools, and sometimes they don't like to hand them to you all at once. They like to drip feed it that way. There is a progression path, but get out of my face with all that. Minor complaint, really. I still really enjoy our time at the Federal Bureau of Control. It's a nice atmosphere. I adore the written supplements. And Matthew Parrot, as always, very charming. Next time, we'll try to scratch off a couple more of these other things. I think we just got the paper lanterns and then kind of the buddy hunt for Arish. And then we'll see what lands us where. Our DLCs have opened up. Those are somewhat difficult, but there are very, very good rewards for them, so we may crack into that. There's one in particular for Shatter, which is going to elevate it to main gun, that being Freight Train. It no longer scatters, just fires everything directly ahead, and that makes it particularly useful against a boss fight that is coming up in the other DLC. But we'll get to that. And we'll get to dealing with the mold at some point, because, well, we are the janitor's assistant, after all. Anyway, until then, I'll leave you to wander alone for a bit. See ya.